Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, people? How we all doing? Carinian Warrior here with you, and welcome to this Tuesday night stream of Farming Simulator 22. As of yet, I'm undecided what map I really want to do, but I've been having a look at the Deadwood map, and it looks pretty good, but there's a lot going on with it, shall we say. I've been playing it a little bit on PC, and all the productions, you need to buy about 2 or 3 different productions just to get some stuff done. But having said that, also on one of the productions, I can't seem to get to deliver one of the items to where it's supposed to be needed, and that's the like the cardboard roll that's got to go to one of the factories, like to the food processing plant for all your soups and stuff, cartons. But I can't get that to deliver manually. I've tried and tried and tried, but nothing just seems to be working. But anywho, map wise, what are we gonna do? Got me Evergreen Valley stuff. I've got Alma. You know what? Let's have a look. Elm Creek, How, Blanca, Silver Run, Alma, Calmsden, Deadwood, Evergreen, Goldcrest. Do like Goldcrest Valley though, I must admit. I can't remember if I've got any series running up on Goldcrest Valley, but you know what? Not going to do that. We're going to go on to the Deadwood. We will do Deadwood. I've got a fair few mods installed and stuff like that. Some of the ones are like the 82 Studio mods, and one for case factor. Oh. So let's crack on. Let's do a bit of Deadwood, shall we? And also, you'll have to excuse. I've not been feeling too good today. I've got a bit of a dicky tummy, so a break in between, it's pretty bad. But I'm trying to have a bit of tea as well, trying to keep something. But anyhow, I hope you all had a good bank holiday Monday and a nice weekend. And I'm actually also looking forward to the release of Alaskan Road Truckers, which I'll probably do a series on, because I've got the Logitech G923 steering wheel, so I might have a look at that to see if it's compatible. If not, I'll have to just play it on controller, which isn't really a problem for me. But anyhow, we're not going to start off with full amount. I set this up for a bit of a let's play. That's why there's only like about $5,000 in the bank and stuff. So yeah, there was no house, but I bought a house, the Lizard XJ. I've put in an extra silo. No animals yet, and everything else. But also down here, what I'm going to utilize is we're going to utilize the shop area as our yard. Good evening, Oliver. So we're going to do that. We're going to utilize the farm shop area as part of our yard, just to keep our equipment in. But we've got the big field harvesting. You can get straw swath off of this. But yeah, baling wise, what have we got? Let's have a look. Quickly run over because I can't remember what baler set up this. Was it the square baler or the round baler? If you it's good, isn't it? It's the round baler, right? Okay. The problem is I might have to swap that baler out because with the round baler, if you've got the wrap on it, it'll actually wrap the cornstalk straw and actually produce TMR. But if you're not worried about doing the TMR or productions, you can actually just utilize that and it will make the TMR for you with the corn. Yeah, it's actually I find FS22 better on the Xbox new gen than I do on the old gen. A little bit laggy in places. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this field done. But settings wise, how have I got my settings up? Right. 2 days. No, we want 1 day. Right. Seasonal growth. Yes. Everything is turned on. Even crop. I've even turned on crop destruction. Now, I don't normally play with crop destruction on because I'm so used to driving across fields. But I thought, well, we'll try and have a little bit of realism in this with what we're doing. Fieldstones, lime, everything else is all turned on. Automatic engine start is off. Stop go braking on. Fuel is normal. And all the other worker bits is turned off. I do want to swap out this harvester and probably put in the Colossus because it's going to be a lot of toing and froing. That if I started the engine first. Turn the beacon on. Where that? At 180. Turn him on. It can disable. Let cruise control off. Going at 6 miles an hour is a little bit slow. Oh, straw swath is disabled. I thought I enabled it. I turned it off, but never mind. Oh well, we won't have it on this one. Possibly yes, possibly no. It depends on it, Oliver, because with FS22 it's okay, but depending on what features they bring out with FS25, I'll just have to wait and see. It is good, but I must admit sometimes the games do get a bit repetitive, especially like with productions and everything else like that. And I found myself like playing a lot more Starfield and like the truck simulation games. I pop on FS22 now and then, but it's hard to say. It depends on what, like I said, what new features are going to be in FS25 when it does come out. But one thing I do hope they do is I do hope they change the landscaping system and revert back to what it was. I think it was either FS17 or FS19 with the landscaping system. That it was far easier to utilize than what this one is. So I hope that they do that instead. Baby animals, I wouldn't mind actually seeing baby animals coming in and watching them grow through the system, but I know there's only certain things that can be done with mods and everything else, because of like running scripts and everything else. Xbox and PlayStation don't allow scripts on their consoles whatsoever. So when the modders are doing it out there, you've got so you've got to be careful. I've never, to be honest, I've never really used Follow Me mod. What I tend to do is I tend to use, like, on PC. I use Courseplay on the PC version. I've never really got into using like the Follow Me thing, Follow Me built in, but even that. But yeah, if there was a simpler way, like to have 2 or 3 workers like following driving behind each other, then yeah, that would be a good idea. But maybe I'll have to have a look at the Follow Me mod on PC and see if I can get to grips with it. But I said I use Courseplay a lot on PC, and I tend to let a worker get so far, and then with the saved course, I'll put in another vehicle, especially like with a baler and stuff like that. And then what I'll use, I'll use the harvesting course for the people, for the workers that are going to be doing the baling. And then once it comes to collecting the bales, all I do then is I'll just drive the tractor with the trailer into the field and press the button that I need to press to highlight the Courseplay box, and then just set the worker off automatically loading the bales. Possibly the Follow Me mod, yeah. Definitely something worth looking at. What's your favourite map for FS22 Oliver? Or anyone else? Like, what's your favourite maps out there that you really enjoy the most? An Alien Gym map, yeah. Western Wilds. Good one. No, but a lot of the Alien Gym maps are really good anyway with what he does. But for me, the FS22, the map that I really put the most hours on is Calmston Farm by Oxygen David. I really put a lot of hours on that, but I'm also thinking, but going back to FS19, my favourite map of all time on FS19 was the Mapper's Paradise, and that was the Millennial Farms map. and I've been following him on Facebook and reading out and hearing a lot of the other posts as well. But I thought Mapper's Paradise was going to be doing it a long time ago than what he'd already started. So I know he brought out Monet Farms, he's brought out another map now. Now he's looking at doing the Millennial Farmers map again. So that's not too bad. But yeah, whether or not Millennial Farms comes out for FS22 or if Mapper's Paradise actually holds off, makes the creation of the map and then brings it in for FS25. Now that would certainly be something. If that came in for FS25. Normally get to hear sometime soon. But yeah, there is a lot of other ones. I must admit, there are a lot of other good maps out there as well. No disrespecting like the other map makers that take their time doing it. It's like CeeLo Bookie actually does some good maps as well, and I must admit, for FS22 wise though, like I said, Calmsden Farm with Oxygen David, but also Alma, Missouri is another good one that's really enjoyable. Speaking of, yeah, that Sussex Farm was another good one, but the Alien Gym map that I really liked for FS19 is Washoe, Nevada. When Alien Gym did that map, all related to like the Area 51 and everything, that was totally amazing. I was hoping that he would convert that and bring it on to FS22. That map was so good, especially like when you had like the monoliths and everything else, and when you walked up to them, the sounds that they made and everything else. I think I started a series for FS19 Washoe, Nevada. I must admit, I've been getting sidetracked quite a lot. Probably been doing too many Let's Plays here and there and getting sidetracked on that one. So I must revert back to FS19 and get Washoe done as well. Get that looked at. I also don't do a lot of multiplayer. Maybe something I might look at some other time, like getting a group of people together doing a multiplayer map. I know like you can get servers through Portal and stuff like that, but I actually prefer doing things on my own. sometimes, but it's always good to have a lot of other people play around with on the farming simulator community as well. But generally the times that I'm on, a lot of the other people that thinking would be nice to me, they're either on PC and use PC mods, or they're in a completely different time zone and it's late at night or them. One person, well, there's two people really that I'd love to get on and try and do a multiplayer with. That's Mr. Sealy P and DJ Goham. If I can get those two onto a map with me and do a stream bit or something like that, that would be good. Multiplayer wise, also just recently I've also literally started watching another YouTuber that does all the truck simulation games, and that's CGD Games. I was watching him earlier on. He was playing a bus simulator game, which actually looked pretty good. Yeah, Mr. Sealy P, he is the console guy, really. He does all of his stuff on PlayStation. But for me, getting in and doing what I'm actually doing, I actually started watching Mr. Sealy P back in like FS, I think it was FS17 or FS19, and I really never got into the YouTubing sort of thing, but I've been watching and following for a while, and what got me into doing the channel and the content creation that I do was because of Mr. Sealy P and how he does things, and also with DJ Goham as well, with like the Farm Sim News and everything else. That's the reason why I started doing Farming Simulator 22 content. I've been at it, I think it's just over a year now. I'm not Daggerwin, yeah, he is another good one, but I haven't seen or heard of any of his videos lately. I don't know what he's doing, but he was another good one, and like how his roleplay stuff came up as well, like how he'd make stories up and do role playing, adding extra little bits in here and there. Yeah, he is. Daggerham was really good. I think I was watching his Hout Baileron series, Daggerwin's Hout Baileron stuff. Yeah, I don't know where he is now. He seems to have gone quiet, unless he's still making the content. I'll have to have a look later on and see if he's still up to making videos. What are we going to do with all of this corn? He's still making content. That's good. I just haven't seen any releases lately. Either that or I'm not getting the notifications. I'll have to find his channel. Driving all over the corn stalk field. Yeah, I'm glad he's still making content. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to have a look and see what he's got going. Bearhead, is that console or PC? Yeah, the PC. Yeah. Is that on? I suppose that won't. Bearhead wouldn't be in the mod hub, would it? Yeah, PC. Yeah, I know Dagwin does like the PC only stuff. But I wonder where he got the Bearhead map from. But it's in the mod hub. Okay, console as well, so that's good. Crossplay as well, so yeah. Good then. But a couple of other favourite streamers of mine or content creators that I really like. Let me think. Farm Sim Guy, another one that I like. I watch from time to time. Driver53 Gaming is another one, and Farmer Cop. I like those three as well. As well as like DJ Goham and everyone else. What are we going to do with this field? A bit big cap. Not even halfway through the field yet. on. Yeah, it's a yes. This is corn. It's the it's a field of corn. So, and you get extra corn straw and stuff that can be baled on this map. And this map's by Poor Boy. I can get enough cash good as well. Probably drop this harvester, and I'll revert back to my go-to harvester, which is by Chris S and Riley S, which is the Lizard Colossus. And after all the updates, especially with the extra wide headers, wow, the unrealistic 50-meter headers. Sound-wise, I've never really taken much notice about like how a machine sounds. I just get in and drive it, whether it's meaty, chunky, or just standard car driving. The machine sound really doesn't bother me. If you want good sounds, try some of the 82 Studio stuff, like the TLX, like with the Phoenix. Like how beefy and how they sound as well, especially with Jake brakes. There's some sounds like that on this map as well with one of the trucks. Each way. Yeah. I will probably swap out this case I don't really like bendy tractors. Why you never see me driving a lot of wheel loaders and stuff. On the PC version of this that I've actually got set up, I've actually got it set up that I can unload the combine at the same time just by using Courseplay and workers. You want it down? How's that for a sounding board? You can hear the Jake brake. Me, no. It all depends. For me, it actually all depends on how I am wanting to do it. If I'm doing a complete start from scratch, then I'll find a way of having land and then using start from scratch mod by Yoast to set down any event. But even on like New Farmer and stuff like that, with the 100,000, I can still set it up like that. But it all depends, like prep work and everything else as well. It depends on how I want to set up a map. But generally, I'll come on and sell off. If I don't like the vehicles that are on the map, what I would do is I'll take all the vehicles to the shop, because you get far more money from taking them to the shop to sell, and then buying the vehicles that I want. And then with what money's left over, I will start from that. If you noticed on this one, like after I sold off all the vehicles and everything else that I didn't like and bought the ones that I did, I'm down to 5,753 in the bank, pounds or dollars. I've got it set up on dollars because it's like the American version, American map. So yeah, so I don't generally start with a lot of money. If anything, I'd rather start with zero and build my way up. But it all depends on how I want to do Let's Play and get on and play the game. But if you want a lot of money, you can with PC you can use easy dev tools, which you can just put in a copious of amount of cash. On console, you've got the government subsidy signs. Still not even halfway. Still got the rest of that field to do. Not even halfway through yet. And it's doing this on this. It'll take like over an hour just to do a field. Also, a lot of the times, like, if I start with 0, then a lot of it is contract work. Get the ball rolling. Ever since the introduction of AI workers, FS19, they were completely useless. Even in FS22, they're not generally good. They'll drive off the field, drive into rivers, crash into things, and everything. And even when you go and try to deliver stuff, sometimes the it'll say unable to generate. So if you go into, say, go into your work menu, go in here. So say for argument's sake, right, create a job, go to set a go-to, but when you like trying to deliver stuff, often or not, they don't work very well. That's something that Giants really missed the mark on. So yeah, it could be a lot better. Yeah. What I found, even with no man's land and stuff like that, like when you create fields and stuff like that, the only way that I found workers would do the job was by putting fences up. You'd have to put fences up around your fields, but leave enough room for harvesters and everything to turn around, or make your fields big enough that you can run a couple of headlands around and then set workers off. It worked that way, but you've got to give them a guiding line. But if you want a worker to drive somewhere on Western Wilds and stuff like that, you really can't, because there's not really a lot of AI generated traffic. Finish this little bit off and then we'll just have a look and see what contract is going to be done. they also missed a big one on this one. Being able to unloading combines. They've missed the ball on that one. We've only done 34,000 litres. Oh my god. Wow. How much have we got? Probably so. We're probably just about halfway through the field. Yeah, that looks about halfway. Get this off. Whilst he's doing that. Do harvesting contracts. You're welcome, Oliver, and thank you for coming in. You have a good evening, sir. See you again. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. What's going to be doing? Got that. Let's get this Let's get this field finished off. On how slow it can be with doing things normally. Now a complete row. Good point. Dear. Missing the whole row, missing the row. Row, 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 row. Diddly doy, diddly do, diddly. Daisy. Have that row as a centre of the field, I think. Perfect. What else are we going to be doing? Get this field done. We'll get the field done. 50. Game time. 51 minutes. 52 minutes. It's taken us about 50 minutes just to get this far in the field. That is slow. I think it's the Colossus. I'm the Colossus. Don't even know what the yield potential was. Pretty good. Rather well, I must say. Get the corn emptied out. Imagine if we had to bail this field as well. Don't mind so much on that. What else are we going to be doing? I don't know. Lovely Deadwood. $278. Pretty fun. All of that. Might be. Build's taking too long, way too long. Do a bit of cheating. That field is taking way too long. have an idea. Done. You want? Worse if I 277. I sell it as it. Should have done this in the first place. Bosses, here we go. Oh, okay. Rip. Sell it. Got enough out of the way. Buy. Let's buy the Colossus. Dual aggros. Singles will do. Have it US. The orange. Yes. Frame. Case. Here 5-9. That's Put him on at 20. Let's sell the other corn head. Already at 10. Cost us 10. Pick. 50. Okay. Okay. Get this done a little bit quicker. Header. So. That's so much better. Done that one in the first place. Not quite wide enough for line. At least he can go at 29 miles an hour. Bingo. Pull the head up. $39,000 plus whatever's. They're ready to go. Get him out of the way. Pull up. What's left in there? 22.70. Just over 100. Over 100,000 litres of corn off of that field. Wow. What are we going to do with it? Good question. What are we going to do? Yeah. Yeah. An hour just doing it. Well, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'm going to figure out what I want to do with that corn. And then I shall come back. So I'll see you very shortly. Yo, what up, people? I'm back with you. I'm swapping over to a different game. And I am swapping over to Truck Driver, the American Dream. I've been enjoying this game. It's quite good. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll bring you in from where I last took off from the game. I've completed the first series. I'm now up onto the second storyline, Emma's story, I think. Gonna crack on. We're just gonna have a bit of fun with the American Dream. How it all began. Quite good. That's the truck that I've got. Born to drive. This is our character. And as name from the first one. Where we gotta go? We've got to go to Valencia. Well, the cars are really slow on this.
So, Emma, you're here to learn the trucking business.
I guess.
Well, let me warn you, it's not all sunshine and roses. Trucking can be hard, lonely, and demanding.
Well, but the pay's good, right?
That's right. By the way, how old are you?
23.
Okay. And what were you doing before you came into this world of trucking?
I was a waitress.
Did you enjoy it?
Not really, but the tips were okay.
Yeah, the tips. Here, there are no tips, but if you do your deliveries on time and the clients are happy, you'll get bonuses and promotions.
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay, Emma. We're going to be spending the next few weeks together in this truck. As your trainer, I'm responsible for your safety and well-being. I'm here to teach you everything you need to know to become a successful trucker. I've been in this industry for 19 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I've driven millions of miles in these 18-wheelers, and I love the job. But it's not all glamorous. There are sacrifices to be made, like spending less time with friends and family and missing out on important events. But the freedom of the road is something I wouldn't trade for anything. I could talk about trucking for hours, but let me just say this. I've seen a lot of things. I've dealt with all sorts of...
Well, I've got to remember the rolls on this now. Rolls. What's the horn?
people, and I can teach you everything you need to know to succeed in this industry. But I've also seen a lot of young drivers come in with dollar signs in their eyes, only to realize that trucking is more than just driving a big truck. It takes dedication, courage, and hard work to become a real truck driver.
Sure.
Okay, Let's get down to business. First lesson is about soft skills, art of communicating effectively with dispatchers, clients, and fellow truckers. I know you're a bit of a quiet one, but communication is crucial in this industry. You'll be interacting with people all day long, so it's important to be able to express yourself clearly and professionally.
Soft skills?
At the CDL, you've learned how to load and park the truck, but you should also learn how to communicate with your dispatchers, clients, and colleagues in a fruitful and beneficial way. As I said, you're not much of a talker. No worries. I'm sure you relax and get more comfortable over time. It's only your first day in the cabin. Don't worry.
Okay.
But it's really important to tell me if you need something. Anything. I'm not a mind reader. I'm just a man.
Got it.
If you don't know something or can't do something, for example, parking in trickier spots, etc., and you feel stressed or worried, just tell me, alright?
Right.
I'm here to teach you and to help you. That's my job.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first year of trucking can be tough. You'll be driving on unfamiliar roads, handling tricky maneuvers, and dealing with various situations. But if you get through that first year, you have a golden ticket for a career that can buy you a house and a car.
Look, I'm not afraid of hard work. Plus, I have my daughter to take care of.
Oh, you've got a child?
Yeah, Julia.
How old is she?
6.
Just be prepared for some long stretches away from home. But hey, if you're dedicated and passionate about trucking, you'll find ways to make it work.
I have no other choice. I'm a single mom.
I get it. Okay, Emma, I'm going to teach you trucking. I have a feeling you'll be a natural trucker. So, let's get started on this journey together.
Well, thanks.
Before we move forward, do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, just curious. How did you decide to become a truck driver?
Well, aside from the good pay, I love to drive. It's soothing for me.
Right.
Yeah, when I had my daughter, I was so stressed out. I didn't know what to do with her. One night, she wouldn't stop crying for hours. We were alone, and I just wanted to get out of the house. So I took her to the car and drove around aimlessly. She fell asleep within minutes.
You found the perfect remedy.
It worked for us, and another reason to choose trucking is that I haven't had much opportunity to travel, and I'd love to see the country.
Oh, you would. If you stick with trucking, you'll travel until you get sick of it.
Have you?
Actually, no. Not yet.
Ah,
Are you okay? Sure you don't need anything?
well, actually, do you know where we can stop for a bathroom break?
Yeah, there's a truck stop a few miles up the road.
Whew, great.
That's done. Getting the keys back together. Graphics aren't really all that on this one. The road texture in and everything else. I just wish it was a little bit better. Driving along. Yeah. Looks like it's raining all the time, but it's not. Pull in as Emma wanted to use the toilet. Don't know what they're stopping. Get out of the way. Bloody taxi, look.
Everything's fine?
Yeah.
Right. I think she's done what she needed to do. Time to get her back on the motorway. Back on the freeway, I should say. We're here. We've got to go all the way there. But not too far. Only thing also with this is like camera view. You got to go through so many different camera angles just to get into the cab. But I do like this though. The mirrors on the side. See what's coming up. At least I'm on cruise control as well. And for those of you that are familiar with the game, Clint was the instructor that taught the other guy to drive. And he used to work with his dad. good. Good storyline to it as well. Just a shame that the graphics aren't really all up to par much. I've also got the radio turned off. Turned on to streamer mode. So not hitting the copyrights. A lot of them are also in the wrong lanes. The AI traffic on this thing. Chivi, it's American Dream Truck Simulator. It's not Euro Truck. It's the actual game itself that's laggy with the FPS. I think I've got it. I can tell you exactly what I've got it on. Options. Right, general. HUD is on. I've got it set to English. Subtitles are on. Large font. Streamer mode is on. Output. Yeah. Okay. Display. Right. I've got it set on performance, which favored frame rate up to 60 FPS over resolution dynamic 1080p, which is what I'm actually operating on. I'm not doing 4K. I could set it to fidelity unlocked, but then that's it prioritizes the frame rate over resolution. So with dynamic 4K 60 Hz includes shadow, but I'd rather have it set up on performance. That's good to hear, Kivy. Farming Simulator 22 is actually a good game, and you've actually got the base game for free as well. There's a lot of decent mods on Farming Simulator Mod Hub as well. So yeah, it is a really good one. Have you? Yes. Did you get it for PC or did you get it on console?
A milkshake and candy bars don't make a proper lunch, unless you're 5.
I just crave something sweet.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking you for a real meal. I know a place
yeah, if you got it on
great steaks.
I'm not
even
really
if you
a
got it
steak
for
person, but
PC,
I'll give it a try.
They also
console,
have burgers, kid.
there's
That's better.
The place is called Rosalia. Check it on the map.
when you go in,
Sure.
it's like got downloadable content and stuff like that as well. If you're running
You're gonna love this
PC,
place. It's cozy.
there are
inviting,
third-party
food is so
sites out
delicious.
there, but
It's
I
like
would
poetry
not
on a
recommend
You go there
third-party
often?
sites.
Yeah, you'll see for
if you
yourself.
can,
there aren't many
get
nice
all of
restaurants
your
on the road.
mods
The
from
restaurants
the
are fine for coffee
in-game
and a sandwich,
mod hub
but that's about it.
on
I see.
Don't get
on
me
the
wrong,
Farming
I'm
Simulator
not a picky
22.
eater, but I
You
appreciate
can also
good
get
food.
the
My
mods
mother cooks for
direct
us at home,
from
so I appreciate a
the
good meal
Farming
too.
Simulator
But I can also grab a
22
sandwich and be happy.
site
cook?
if you're on PC.
Not really.
In that case,
Uh,
it's good to have your mom back home and Rosalia
Probably
on the road.
my game that's lagging
Yeah, you're right.
slightly because the stream is I've got a good quality stream. So it's probably the game that actually lags itself. So let me see what doing the display will do. I've got it set to performance. So let me set it to fidelity unlocked. HDR. If that's any better. I've set it fidelity off. I'll figure out where I'm going. I've got a car transporter. It'd probably be better because I'm playing this on console. I don't know what the frame rate is giving me. Normally runs around about 60 to 120 if I have it set. Go to the Rosalia Motel. Wow, it let one car through. Guy rear-ended my ramps. What an idiot. That car on the top of the ramp looks to be moving forward slightly. Nice looking sports car though. Damn, got a long way to go for the Rosalia. I have enough time. Got plenty of time to get there. We've got a boat. Now we've got a bus in front of us. Go slow. might have to do a stop on the way. Got a truck stop just coming up ahead, so pull in there, get some sleep. Not going to be big enough. That's just a normal house. Not enough room for that to pull in. Down to 53% stamina, so hopefully we might be able to get to another stop. Overtake these traffic because they're just stopping there for nothing. Like on fuel. Good on fuel. Miles an hour. Speed limit. Don't want to get done for speeding. Welcome if you just joined us. We started off on Farming Simulator 22. We're now on American Truck Driver, the Dream. The American Truck Driver, the American Dream. What we're on now. We're going through the second part of the storyline. And I'm not using my Logitech steering wheel. I'm actually doing the driving on controller. down to 49% stamina. So could be a truck stop where we can pull in, or we might have enough to make it to destination itself. Must admit, I'm liking the car on the top of this one. Orange sports car. What was it? Is it a Ferrari or a Lambo? Two of them on there. Transporting two cars. Might make it to Forestville, but then again we might actually make it all the way. Welcome back, Kiviato. Got one lights to take. Made it through the lights. In what regards? So when you're saying like how big is the map, what map are you thinking about? When you're on Mod Hub in FS22, it actually tells you how big the download file size is. Basic standard console map. That I couldn't tell you how big the map is. That's the map. That's the whole map there. Pretty big one, fairly big, with driving around. This is the story mode I'm in. I'm not in the free roam mode. Yeah, a lot of the FS22 maps are huge, and when the map makers make the maps, they add extra content that needs to be downloaded with the maps as well. There are some maps out there that you don't have to add extras. I've never really done a lot of multiplayer stuff. I find like some games that are multiplayer, I just like to get on and enjoy the games myself rather than do multiplayer modes and stuff like that. I find like with a lot of the multiplayer can be quite tedious and boring. Some of the maps certainly are in Farming Simulator 22. Especially when you've got like 6 or 7 farms built into a map. Then that's the time for multiplayer. If you've only got like a couple of maps, like if you've like only got a couple of farms on a map, then better off. You could do it with multiplayer on like a couple of farms, stuff like that. But I find some of the good maps really that I like is I like some of the TNT modding maps like Eureka Farms, Lazy Acres. They're good for single player. I certainly get your point with like having workers on the farm, like extra helpers, friends and stuff like that play the game. That can be quite good as well. Yeah, it can get a bit chaotic. Right. With got to remember what you've done and what you've not done and stuff like that. But if you come on like with a friend, you can say, right, well, this is the plan, what we're doing, and then like if you're harvesting a large field and you've got friends online with you, either you or your friend could be driving the harvester and the other one could be driving a trailer alongside doing the carting and then taking it to the truck to offload, and then another friend could be driving the truck. Or if you've got a field that's given you straw swath, You could have one friend, like you or a friend driving the harvester, you or a friend doing the carting, and then another friend driving behind you with a baler, baling the straw. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing multiplayer, but the multiplayer system sometimes actually crashes, and because I don't do a lot of multiplayer work, I won't buy or pay for a subscription to G Portal just to get a dedicated server. That's one thing that FS25 should really look at when Giants do FS25, is the multiplayer. Make sure that they've got the multiplayer functionality working better so that it doesn't cause crashes. But also, what you do find as well is you can have up to about 6 or 8 people on there, and I think, well, if you've got 6 people on at a time, but it also depends on network, internet, each person's individual internet connection. You have to really have a decent internet connection to do multiplayer. And also, I wasn't paying attention then. I just caused a crash. Oh well, silly me. Well, what you've got as well is you've got PC playing with the crossplay and everything else done. It's like consoles can now play with PC players, and PC players can now play with console players as well. And you find a lot of the some of the PC players have got mods that you can't have on console, so there's a restriction that way as well. Yeah, that doesn't help as well, is if the host if the host of the server gets kicked. I made it to the Rosalia Hotel with 28% stamina remaining. Better park up and go to sleep. Handbrake on. Done that. Go to sleep. Definitely a lot of compatibility issues.
Oh man, I wish I could take one of those beauties in the trailer and drive for hours.
A Ferrari? Are you a fan?
Ferrari.
Simple man. Of course I'm a fan.
The 18-wheeler seems to suit you better.
That's because you haven't seen me in a Ferrari, kid.
Yeah, they had to change the name on that.
Take a picture. You can show it off to the ladies.
So yeah.
Wow, you're a quick one with the
Obviously, they've
jokes,
had to.
aren't you?
With this game, they had to
Sorry,
change
I
the
didn't
names
mean
to.
I'm just messing with you. And
Yeah,
for the record,
exactly.
There haven't been any ladies lately.
Oh, why's that?
From my experience, women don't enjoy being alone for days on end while their man.
But they're
down
definitely
the road.
Ferraris then.
The last one found someone else while I was away.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be. She wasn't the one. But it's hard maintaining a healthy relationship while being on the road. Trucking is probably the #1 career that guarantees a divorce, especially if the wife, or in your case, the husband, doesn't understand the industry.
Really? I didn't know that.
We've got to
Anyway,
go all the way
being
to
in a
Fillmore.
relationship or getting married
Right.
is
Which, hold on a minute. We started off down in Valencia. Why didn't we just go to Fillmore to drop off straight away? We had to come all the way up round here, down here, through Forestville, down. When we could have gone across there. We'll come out of Valencia, up through Great Valley, through Arcade, through Springfield, dropped straight off
not on
at
my
Fillmore.
to-do list right now.
Care to share about the father of your kid?
I don't know.
Well, let's just say he's not in
But
the
I'm-
picture. But we're doing fine.
Do you have somebody to
Good.
help with the kid?
My mom's
What am I
been
waiting
a
for?
huge help.
Good. It's
Alaskan
always
Road
good to have a
Truckers.
support system, especially when you're a single mother. I
Oh.
can only imagine. How
Waiting
tough
for
it
that
is.
to come out.
It is, but
It's
we're
out on
managing.
Steam. It's been out for a while on Steam and everything
Are you
else, like the
tired?
PC version.
There's a gas station up
I'm
ahead.
waiting for the
You
console
should
version.
stop for a coffee and a refill.
For those of you, if you're familiar with Ice Road
Time for
Truckers,
lesson number 3, and it's a biggie. Always take your 8-hour
it's a game that
break no
Lisa
matter
Kelly
what. I know some
put her name
dispatchers
to.
can be pushy, but arriving
Alaskan Road
alive
Truckers.
is more important than arriving on time.
You're starting to scare me.
Talking about scary stuff. Do you know the story of the black dog?
The black dog? Nope.
It's one of the most famous urban legends among truckers. It's an omen that you're going to have a crash.
Yeah, I get your point. Like,
What?
gaming can get
The black dog
expensive,
appears
but
to
I'm
seek to bribe
Alaskan
truck
Road
drivers,
Truckers
warning them to
isn't
get
out
off the
until
road as
July.
soon as possible.
Has it appeared
Either
to
June
you?
or
Yeah, once.
I think it's
I was
July.
driving across Texas
Alaskan
when a
Road
highway
Truckers come
disappeared
out.
in front of me.
How
yeah.
so?
It was like I was driving off the edge of the world.
I'm
My brain was
in
playing
the same
tricks on
boat
me,
as you.
creating this massive
I
drop-off.
actually
I swerved to avoid it, but I
I
lost
actually
control
spent
and crashed
just
into a
over
traffic
£400 last month
Oh my god. Were you
on
hurt?
some new gaming
barrier.
equipment.
Fortunately, I just had some bruises and scratches, but it scared the hell out of me.
Wow, that's wild.
I've talked with other truckers. Many of them have seen the black dog.
There's a 4 terabyte hard drive out now, so that might be. Should that be big enough for you?
Okay. We're taking a break. Just no more stories about black dogs.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to scare you. but to warn you.
Brand
No job
brand
is
new
worth your
Logitech
life. So stop and rest if you're tired.
G923 steering
I
wheel.
sure will.
I got the steering wheel shifter. I got the set of G7 33 wireless headset. Then I bought stand and some leads. All of that. But all in all, with what I spent in the month for that,
You've been a bit quiet.
probably just
I'm thinking about
just
the
over
black dog.
£500
I didn't mean to scare you.
total.
I know.
for everything that
Have
I
you
needed.
Had any other accidents on the road?
I don't know what I bought,
Once
why I
there was
bought
a
the steering
tornado.
wheel, because I've hardly
Oh.
ever used it.
Yeah, I was with a fellow trucker, a friend. We were driving really fast. We were trying to get to the nearest shelter.
Did you make it?
Almost.
What happened?
I made it. Charles didn't.
I'm so sorry, Clint.
He was one of the best truckers I've ever met. He had a 5-year-old son.
Oh, poor kid.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nathan.
Oh.
PC
Now,
and
let's get some
console.
coffee and talk about more pleasant
I'm on.
stuff, like how and when to pee in a
Sometimes
What?
I'll do stuff through. At the moment, I'm live streaming through OBS Studios. I play play games both on PC and console. I've got Farming Simulator 22 on console and on PC. Sometimes I'll do some Let's Plays on PC. Laptops are good. Also, trouble that I found also with laptops is you're limited to certain types of hardware. On my PC, I bought an NVIDIA 40. I think it's either a 4060. I think I'm running a 4060 Ti graphics card on my PC. I used to do a lot of gaming on my old laptop, but then when they started changing games and updating games and stuff like that, I found that a lot. How can I be fined for a traffic accident when I didn't hit anything? I found that a lot of the inbuilt graphics cards you couldn't upgrade. So that was a nightmare. Oh well. Dodge all this traffic. These box trucks don't know what they want to do. Bombing past that one. Yeah, no, it's a 4060 Ti I'm running. 32 gig of RAM. I'm like you, I'm probably going to be upgrading a hard drive as well. I think I've got like I've got a 1 terabyte hard drive and a 500 gigabyte FS. The 3050, yeah, that's pretty good. i7. I'm running what am I running? I'm running a Ryzen 7. Yeah, no, I'm not running an AMD graphics card. I'm running an NVIDIA, but I'm running a Ryzen 7 processor. CPU. Let's just put it this way, Ryzen processors are far better than Intel. Now, I've got a friend of mine who's and there's the problem that you come across with the laptops. You can't upgrade. You can only upgrade is the hard drive. But even though with a hard drive, and if you're running a laptop, you can get an external. Well, that's what I used to have a laptop. I've still got the laptop, but I don't use it anymore. That's why I swapped over to PC, because if I ever want to upgrade stuff, I can basically upgrade everything on my PC. And also, what a lot of people also realise, if you're going to buy your own PC, you're going to build a PC, then make sure that you'd actually get a motherboard that could actually take processor that you're wanting to put in. But my motherboard is it's an MSI motherboard. If you build your own PC, that would be better. But I've got a friend of mine actually built my PC for me. I've got two drives. I've got one 500 gigabyte SSD, which is my main drive for loading in, and then I've got a 1 terabyte hard drive that's not SSD. It's the 1 terabyte hard drive that I actually want to upgrade. So I'll probably upgrade that to a 4 terabyte. I've got two drives in my PC. SSD is better for loading and booting into Windows. Yeah, they're a lot more faster. No, they're not, especially if you know where to look. If I want parts, there's one company that I will use, and that's Scan. For PC parts, they always seem to have good deals on the market as well. Scan, SCAN. I'll actually write it in chat. So. See, I think it's either .com or .co.uk. Scan computers. See, one of those. I'm just about to drop off the 2 Ferranis. Block the middle of the road, why don't you? Detach the trailer. Go.
During my first year as a truck driver, I learned a lot, like how to pee in a bottle.
Yeah, that's nice.
That sounds gross,
I
but
think
you
it's
get used to it. Otherwise, you waste
yeah, I
30
think it's
minutes
scan
getting off the highway,
scan
trying to maneuver
computers
into
like
a truck
I
stop,
think it's like
and
scan
getting late for your
.co.uk
appointment to pick
or
up the next
scan
load. Back in time, trucking was a man's job.
found it.
Women
Nice.
drivers were running as a
They
team with men,
usually get some good
usually
deals
their
on.
husbands. The industry gave very few women credit, or even a chance at all.
That's where I bought my
etc.
Yeah.
Trucks were designed
That's
for
where
men.
I bought
Uniforms
my
were made for men. We didn't even have showers at
my
the truck
graphics
stops
card.
for women. Once a fellow male
My
truck driver told
4060
me I
Ti.
was taking a man's job, and it
I
wasn't right.
I did originally
I was
have a
having lunch with another
2070,
driver, Felix, a nice guy, when
and
the
I
waitress came
upgraded
over and
to
told him
a
he couldn't bring his
4060
hot lizard inside.
because
She
my
couldn't believe
hardware
it when he told her I was
would
his colleague.
take it.
Being a female truck driver was challenging, but I loved the job from the minute I stepped into the cabin. I quickly learned that it's more than just knowing how to read a map, having a good sense of direction, and steering an 18-wheeler. You need to be resourceful. When there's a problem, such as a piece of metal sticking out of the trailer, you need to be able to fix it and keep going. It wasn't easy, but
What I'm running is I'm running an
this job allowed
AMD
me to raise my
Ryzen
daughter,
7
send her to college, and buy a house.
3700X
It gave me the
8-core
confidence and self-esteem I was
processor,
lacking.
3.6
freedom of the road, traveling through the
gigahertz.
country and seeing different sceneries.
I've got 32 gig of RAM.
Trucking can be lonely, but
And
I enjoy being by myself.
I've got
I didn't enjoy being around people, especially some men, and I had my reasons. But Clint was not
my
one
graphics
of them.
card.
He was the most caring trainer I could have asked for. He took me under his wing and taught me everything he knew about trucking. It's no exaggeration to say that I owe him my career.
Yeah, and my graphics card is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 Ti. Yeah, so that's what runs this. Actually quite good. I don't really do a stream schedule. I should really, but sometimes I feel like doing a stream, and then sometimes I don't. But I do. I'll come on when I want, but I might start getting a proper schedule done at some point. But I do a lot more recording, because sometimes I'll start playing a game and I'm thinking, oh, I really want to record this, but then I just don't feel up to it. The health issues. And then sometimes, especially like with a lot of the streams, that I do sometimes. I could be sat on here
Where did you sleep last night? Rosalia?
for
Yeah, after all these years,
hours on
it's
end.
still my favorite
Yeah, no
motel.
worries.
Clint's hidden gem.
Yeah, so thanks for
How's the
thanks
baby?
for joining in
Oh,
the stream,
Jacob's
and
the
I hope
cutest little
a lot
man,
of the stuff
a real
found was
unicorn baby. Sleeps
interesting,
through the night
and
so
I
Mama
will
can get a proper rest.
catch you again.
Cool and calm, just like his dad.
Yeah, and he doesn't cry anymore when I leave him
Thanks.
with a nanny.
That's the trouble. Is like when
that's
I'm
great.
streaming, I
I'm
lose
even a
track
bit
of time
jealous.
after time.
I'm
I think
afraid
the
he's
longest
becoming
stream
more
I ever
attached
done
to
was
her
8
than
hours.
me.
That can happen. Every child needs its mommy, although seems like mine doesn't.
But yeah,
That's not true. How are things between you and Julia?
yeah. It's
I don't know.
probably gonna be another one.
Complicated. She answers my calls once in a blue moon. We talk briefly.
I'm sure you'll figure
I'll
things
catch
out.
you later on. Thank you.
Right. So,
take care.
what's my load for today?
So, you're to pick up vintage European furniture from the airport in Georgetown and deliver it to a fancy restaurant being built in Franklin called Beehive.
Okay.
It used to be a popular beer hall. I've been there once or twice.
Speaking of beer, do you want to grab a drink on Friday?
I'd love that. Just need to check with the nanny or Nathan.
How's he?
He's the best dad ever. When he's home, he's the one feeding the baby and changing diapers.
Great. So you can leave him with the baby for a drink at Nomad.
I think I could. And we'll catch up on gossiping about famous women truckers on Talkmonk.
Yeah, I still can't figure out this trend. To make videos while driving your truck?
You may not figure it out, but these women make a lot of money from it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's something bad. Maybe I'm just old school.
Plus, they made the industry attractive for younger women.
Sure, when I started, there were hardly any women truck drivers. Now, things are changing.
Yeah, women are hitting the road. That's a good thing, but still, it's not such a bad thing to discuss these women's fancy haircuts.
And damn long nails and outfits.
What's with those nails? Anyway, we don't do any harm. Okay, you got me. We've got a plan for our Friday evening. Beer and gossiping.
We do. Okay, gotta go deliver this fancy vintage furniture. Call me.
I will. Bye, Emma.
Right, now that that conversation's out the way, I'm just going to take another quick break, guys, and I will be back very, very shortly. Enjoy.
Hold tight, I've been right where you're standing. Just hold tight to me. The world tries to beat you and leave you lonely, but there's light you see. 'Cause now we are they can push, they can break, they can throw our bones away. Call me by another name, but I'm a champion. Trying to keep my head above, but the water keeps on rising, putting on my knees for sight. I can't live and feel like dying, but there's something inside of me that keeps me. Cold eyes staring right back at me, but they won't see me cry. This fight wasn't made for everybody. We're different, you and I. Don't you worry.
Yo, 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 yo! What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Bake! Yes, carry on. Right, where we gotta go? The airport in Georgetown. Huh. All the way up there. Okie dokie. Had a good rest. We're on 95% damage. Do need to stop off and get some repairs done, I think. About if we turn some light. Oh, Mr. Car. Out of the way. Got no load on the back. Just a normal. Normal drive. Skill point. Licensing. I've actually got every skill unlocked. Good. Jobs. This is all the jobs. That was the last one. We're on the third chapter of the second quest. The new job, how it all began, and girls just want to have fun. That's the start there of the new quest. Got some repairs to do. We'll have to wait until we get to the end. Only the tyres that need doing. Pretty good. Remote mode is on. Bypass. Too slow. Illegal? Yeah, absolutely. Hasn't even got his lights on though. None of them have. It's foggy. They've not even got them. the lights on. Why didn't you get fined for that? I just got fined for that one though. Oh well. Whoops a daisy. Definitely need some repairs done. Brake checking me for you. Muppet. Really? Definitely need a new set of tyres on this. That box truck, he's all over the place. Sorry, Mr. Fireman. I've definitely got to get a new set of tyres now. Yep, that's good. Pull into the garage. Get the repairs done. Definitely getting a little bit harder to control. Better get some new tyres on. Oh dear. Okay. Right, that sent me to the garage. Good. At the garage. Get the repairs done. Yeah. That's an awful lot of money. Fully repaired. Upgrades. That's all upgraded. Add-ons. Good. Let's get to the trucks. Have a look. Available. Quite nice. Deeper. That's quite nice. Very first truck. Next one up. That hasn't got a super. Super. Let's go. Add-ons. Don't want that. Give it. Got Halloween. Got an American. Upgrade. Yes. Go back to the other truck. Go on that one. Only like 10 grand. All of that. Truck will be driving. Fully upgraded. Has it done? Fully fueled. Fully fueled up. Let's head up to the airport. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Lovely. Far away. Oh, truck again. He's going to cause an accident, I bet. But we're taking on a brow of a hill. I just cut that car up and he didn't even... Really? I didn't even cause an accident. I didn't even hit anyone. Undertaking. Yeah, you can beat all you like, mate. Really? It's fining me for accidents that I'm not even happening. That's really, really weird. Daylight scenes. Cruise along at 66 miles an hour. I've missed the exit. You know what? Hope there's nothing coming down. Legal maneuver. Bad driving. That's where we should have been. Over here. Glad there was no coppers around. I would have got a ticket for sure. away do you want us up from the line? It's here. Pick up trailer. Got to go to Franklin. All the way down. Bottom right hand corner. Okay. Phone's ringing.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing okay, thanks.
Glad you stopped by at your grandma's the other day.
Yeah, I couldn't stay longer. I had plans with the girls.
No worries. But you didn't tell me much about your promotion. Your grandma mentioned it.
It's not a big deal. I got promoted from marketing assistant to marketing director.
It certainly is a big deal. You worked hard for it, and you deserve it. Congrats, honey.
Thanks.
I'm so proud of you. I worked really hard and sacrificed a lot to put you through college.
Mom, stop making everything about you.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
You worked hard and you were barely ever home. We've heard the story.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let's talk about you. Anything else new besides the promotion?
Not much. I don't have much free time and my personal life is kind of lacking.
You should find the balance between work and personal life.
Says the woman who spent my childhood in her truck.
Julia, you're not fair. You know I had to raise you all by myself. I had no other choice.
Haven't you, Mother?
I haven't. Trucking was hard for both of us. It wasn't easy for me to be away for so long and miss important moments of your life. But trucking is what paid for our house and your college. If it wasn't for it, God knows where we would be today.
You know what? I'll tell you where I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be sitting at the therapist office trying to deal with the childhood trauma caused by not knowing my father and not seeing my mother for weeks on end.
It's not fair, Julia, and you know it.
What I know is I was so lonely for so many years, Mother. I was raised by Grandma, who was sweet and caring, but she couldn't replace you. I never knew what it was like having a father.
Your father was a junkie, Julia. Trust me, you were better off without him. And I did what I had to, and what I could do. You can't blame me for the rest of your life.
I don't know. Maybe. I hope I'll figure things out and... But for now, I gotta go, or I'll be late for work.
Okay, take care, and promise to call me more often.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Seems to be troubles in Julia's and Emma's life. I'm on the phone again.
Clint, hey there.
Hey kid, how's it going?
Good. I just wanted to thank you again for getting me the job at NL Delivery.
No need to thank me. I was doing Nathan a favor. He's lucky to have you on his team.
I'm really enjoying it there. It's actually the best trucking company I've ever worked for. Nathan and Laura seem to care about their drivers, not just about the loads.
They do.
Anyway, thanks again. So how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just had my morning tea, and I'm planning to go out and mow the lawn. Then, maybe take a dip in the nearby lake.
That sounds like you're enjoying your day off.
Oh, this isn't a day off. I'm planning to make this lifestyle permanent.
How so?
I've retired.
Wow, really?
Yeah, a few months ago. After all those years on the road, I was ready to slow down. I loved the life on 18 wheels, but it was time to settle down. And here I am now, sitting on the porch on a Tuesday and enjoying the warm weather and a cold beer.
You lucky dog.
Wish I had a cold beer.
Hey, Emma, remember that time we delivered those beach umbrellas to that fancy hotel?
Oh yeah, it was so long ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. It was hot like hell, and we had to unload them all by ourselves.
I swear there were 1,000,000 umbrellas in that trailer. It took us forever.
Actually, I think there were 2,000, but it was so hot.
It was mid-July, I think, or maybe August,
August, I believe.
right? And when we were finally done, we jumped into the pool with our clothes on.
Oh, it felt amazing.
It sure was refreshing.
How do you remember that? It was ages ago.
I don't know. I just did. Oh boy, there are so many memories. I had a great time driving with you. And the other truckers, of course.
Of course. Do you miss trucking?
No. Yes, maybe a bit. But I sure miss you.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, we should get together and catch up. Why don't you come out to the farm sometime when you have a day off? I'll grow up some steaks. Oh, wait, I forgot you prefer burgers. I can make those too.
I'm a big girl now, Clint. I can handle the steaks. Sounds good. I'll call you.
Great. Take care, Emma.
You too. See you.
Ooh, is a relationship on the cards between Clint and Emma? That could be something to find out. Doing pretty well, actually. Coming up to arcade. Putting in some good time though, even though we are speeding at 50. We're doing 60. Breeze on through. Hey, green. Lovely. Those lights are red though. Nearly around the red light. Would have to turn to green just as I finally stop. Wow. A lot of work's going on. Accident. I'm struggling to get up the hill. Why did that car disappear? Oh, he's right up there now. Road seems to be a little bit slippery. Going down the hill. That car get in front. Blue car's in front of that one. Not far from Franklin. Oh what? They're taking too long to go through these bloody traffic lights. Sit there. Go. Overtake them. Horses are out. Now, this is what takes the time as well. Sat at lights for ages. So, overtake all of this lot. One's going straight ahead. Yeah, alright, whatever. Cruising at 48. 2 miles an hour below the speed limit. And we're not far from our delivery. Run past it. A right turn coming up. We're in Franklin. Beeping for us a bloody red light, you moron. Bloody traffic light sign there, can't you friggin' read? lovely fountain. People they bloody well like. Don't think they got that section right. Constantly beeping the traffic lights when set on red. Right over at these lights. Nearly there. Drop off right in the middle of the road. Parking brake on. There we go. Dropped off. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Laura.
Emma, hey. I see you're near Farmerville.
Right. Anyhow, guys and girls and ladies and gents, that's going to be it for this lovely stream tonight. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to have a bite to eat. And getting ready for bed. Coming up to midnight. But anyhow, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future videos for live stream notifications that I'm going to be doing here on the channel. And I hope you all had a good day, good Tuesday, bank holiday, and all that. And remember, I've been Korean Warrior. Remember, stay safe, happy gaming, and I will catch you all on the other side. Till then, guys, bye-bye for now.